Hello student, today I discuss the integration, and this is my first class of integration, indefinite integration. To study the integration, at first we consider a function y equals to x to the power 10, and we differentiate this function with respect to x. We get dy dx, that is equals to 10 into x to the power 9. Therefore, the reverse mathematical method which determines the function y equals to x to the power 10 is called integration, and the function obtained by integration from the derivative or differential of the function is called integral. Integral of dy dx, that is equals to 10 into x to the power 9, and this implies that dy, that is equals to 10 into x to the power 9 dx, that is y equals to x to the power 10, x to the power 10. Fx be a function of x. Therefore, let us consider fx be a function of x. And if we can determine another function capital Fx such that its derivative with respect to x is equal to small fx, then capital Fx is defined as an indefinite integral or primitive function or antiderivative of fx with respect to x, and is denoted by integration of fx dx, that is equals to capital Fx. Capital Fx is called the integration, small fx is called integrand, and dx, differential dx, indicates that x is the variable of integration. Example, since ddx of e to the power x, that is equals to e to the power x, and if we multiply both sides dx, we get d of e to the power x, that is equals to e to the power x dx. Integrate on both sides, we get integrate d of e to the power x, that is equals to e to the power x, into integration of e to the power x dx, that is integration of e to the power x dx, that is equals to e to the power x. Let c is an arbitrary constant independent of x, and ddx of capital Fx equals to small fx, then ddx of capital Fx plus c, that is equals to fx. So by definition, integration of fx dx, that is equals to capital X plus c. This is indefinite integral. Clearly, the general solution of integration of fx dx is capital Fx plus c. Here, capital Fx plus c is called an indefinite integral of fx, and the arbitrary constant c is usually known as the constant of integration. Suppose ddx of x to the power 5 minus 4. If we can differentiate, we can get 5 into x to the power 4, and constant, its derivative is 0. So ddx of x to the power 5 minus 4, that is equals to 5 into x to the power 4. This implies that d of x to the power 5 minus 4, that is equals to 5 into x to the power 4 dx. This implies that on integrating on both sides, we get x to the power 5 minus 4, that is equals to integration of 5 into x to the power 4 dx. Rule 1. Integration of a into fx dx that is equals to a is constant, so it is out of integration a into integration of fx dx, where a is an arbitrary constant independent of x. That means to say that if any constant within the integration, then that constant must write the outside of the integration when we integrate. Rule 2. For any function fx and gx, and fx and gx both are integrable function, then integration of fx plus minus phi x whole dx, that can be written as integration of fx dx plus minus integration of phi x dx. If n not equals to minus 1 is a constant independent of x, then integration of x to the power n dx, that is equals to x to the power n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c, where c is the constant of integration. Second, integration of dx by x not equals to 0, x not equals to 0, that can be log of mod of x plus c, c is the constant of integration. Integration of e to the power x dx, that is equals to e to the power x plus c. Integration of e to the power mx dx, where m not equals to 0 is equals to e to the power mx by m plus c. Integration of a to the power mx dx, that is equals to a to the power mx by log a into m plus c. And if m equals to 1, we can get integration of a to the power x dx, that is equals to a to the power x log a plus c. Integration of sin x dx, that is equals to minus cos x plus c. And if it is integration of sin mx dx, that is equals to minus cos mx by m plus c. Integration of cos mx dx, that is equals to sin mx by m plus c. Integration of cos x dx, that is equals to sin x plus c. Integration of sec square x mx dx, that is equals to tan mx by m plus c. Integration of sec square x dx, that is equals to tan x plus c. Integration of cosec square mx dx, that is equals to minus cot mx by m plus c. Integration of cosec square x dx, that is equals to minus cot x plus c. Integration of sec mx tan mx dx, that is equals to sec mx by m plus c. Integration of sec x tan x dx, that is equals to sec x plus c. Integration of cosec mx cot mx dx, that is equals to minus cosec mx by m plus c. Integration of cosec x cot x dx, that is equals to minus cosec x plus c. Integration of dx, that is equals to x plus c. So all these are standard formula you must remember. See next video. Thank you student. Thank you student. Like this video, subscribe my channel Easy Learning. Bye, take care.